What is up, YouTube? Gringo back at it. What is all this stuff I got laid around here? Well, there's a lot of stuff, but we're going to go through it. But we're going to start with this one first. This fancy box, coin jewels. What could be in here? Well, we have a certificate of authenticity. Comes from Nui. It's 2 New Zealand dollars, 2018, and a mintage of 1,000. You see that? Space flown insulation. Well, what's that, you ask? Well, you know, this coin actually has a piece of space flown insulation in it. So I don't know what you think about that, but it's pretty cool. You know, not the fanciest thing, but it's pretty sweet. So there's a picture of the space shuttle and the International Space Station, and of course the moon there. But you know, it's pretty neat to have an actual piece of space flown material in your hand. So I got this off of one of the sites I frequent and got a good deal on it, and I couldn't pass it up per se. So yeah, that's that. So thought I would share that with you. I'm a fan of space. I'm a space lover. So yeah, I'm kind of pumped to have this. So pretty sweet. So that's one. But then you say, well, what about all this other stuff? Well, we'll get to that. So you're like, what does space have to do with all this? Well, my friend's clever coin name, or the artist, whichever he prefers at the time, and his wife or girlfriend, whichever the case may be, Lady Kid, they had some issues with their dog, and they were trying to raise money, and they were having an auction, and some of these certificates are what was up, and I decided to bid on it. And I'll tell you why I bid on it, because I saw this note right here. So like I said, I'm a lover of space, and I saw this, and I was like, I gotta have that note. So this is a military payment certificate, as are all of these here. But this just happens to be the one that caught my eye that made me want to, one, support my friends, which I would do anyways. But when I saw something I really wanted, that just swing the pot, if you will. So this is a military payment certificate, which did some research, and they were issued for multiple reasons. They were issued, one, to not basically destroy the local economy where we were located at. B, is that they couldn't use, American money against us. So, obviously if the enemy gets U.S. currency in their hand, that's pretty powerful, or it can be pretty powerful. And, third is that these have no value beyond using it during wartime on base, basically. Even though they were traded in the local communities as money, they actually have no power. They're not backed by the treasury. They were only backed by the military, basically. So they could basically do a lot of things that you just can't do with regular money. For example, maybe this was issued a month ago, and they decided, well, we're going to cut out any, black market activity with these. They would just cancel them. They wouldn't announce that. I think they call it a C day, where they just basically cut out all use of, let's say, if it was this one, let's say, all of a sudden that one's not used anymore. Now this one's the current one. So it was a way for them to control the use of the money. But going back, I'm sure you can research that if you're interested, but they're pretty amazing notes anyways. So this just happens to be the one. Obviously, we have a spaceman doing a little spacewalk out there. And on the other side, we have a submarine. So I didn't do the research on every single one of these. I don't know all the years these were produced. But I look at them as a piece of art, like I do most of the currency and or money that I collect. Obviously I enjoy, the value of them, but generally speaking, I only collect things that I like, something that gives me some kind of joy. So there's that one. We have these two here, which are very beautiful. You can see the designs on these, you know, they're very in-depth, just beautiful, you know, pieces of currency. There's a 10 sen and here's a 1 yen, so pretty neat. This one's a 50 sen. Like I said, they're just beautiful designs in general. This one even has a signature. Don't know what it says, but you know, someone may have actually used this at one point. And then we have the 5 yen. So, like I said, just beautiful designs. I don't know if you can make out all the just the unique detail in all these. You know, there's flowers in the background, etc. So there's that one. We have two Deutsch marks, if you will. So these should be from Germany, if I remember correctly. And these are serial. So these are 6-7 and 6-8. So they're in sequence, you know, uncirculated, probably non-used, but beautiful examples. This one is a Zen mark. So I'm assuming it's $10. I don't know. Someone wrote $1 on there, but whatever. Series 1944. Once again, just beautiful designs. This one's pretty cool. For use only, military establishments by the United States authorized personnel in accordance with the applicable rules and regulations. So, you know, there's 5 cents for you. So, pretty neat. 10 cents. Like I said, they're just beautiful designs. Pretty fragile. These weren't meant to be used for long periods of time. So, you know, it's not uncommon for them to be worn because these were cheaply produced, which is one of the benefits. So, as like I said, they could cancel these at any time and reissue more. And then all of a sudden the older style just wasn't accepted anymore. Here's a 10 cent one, which once again is just a beautiful design. So pretty cool. There's a big boy, 100 yen. I don't know if it had much value. I don't know what the conversion rate to 100 yen, but it's a much bigger certificate than the rest. So once again, you can see just the detail that was put into these certificates. They're just beautiful. We have the 20 yen and the 10 yen. So pretty sweet. And then last but not least, which are one of my 2 other favorites, are these. So we have the 5 cents, and then look at this thing. Look at the color on that. That's just beautiful to me. Look at the design. Look at that color. It's just beautiful. 10 cents. So I'm glad to have these. So I was glad that I could help out a little bit for Clever and Lady Kid. So these are just beautiful pieces of art. That's how I look at them. So that's that. And then what else I get? So they held their auction, and you know, I just happened to win a giveaway. You know, I got lucky. Got this 1961 florin. Beautiful, awesome. Thank you. Got this 1986 Spanish 8 Maravids. Pretty interesting coin. I do not have one of these, so thank you. Shh, don't tell your mother. Good old Clever. And then, you know, they decided to send me this this pretty sweet Popeyes. Love that chicken, you know. I guess this one expired. I don't know when this thing expired. Probably late 80s, early 90s would be my guess. But pretty sweet nonetheless. I guess these were accepted only during Mardi Gras for a certain amount of time, but they're long expired. But, you know, Popeye's chicken, little Popeye on there. And then my friend, Mr. Michael Kittle, Rare Coins, decided to buy this for me during the auction. So I believe these are tokens that are produced every year for Mardi Gras. Many different metals are used. This is just one of them. So pretty sweet. You see the year, 1979, one of the best years ever. Best year for me, period. So, you know, it's a thing of beauty. It says so right there on the little medallion. So that is it, guys. So thanks, Lady Kid. Thanks, Clever Coin Name. Thank you for these beautiful pieces of work. And that's it, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.